One of the reasons why you have to sit down and start to meditate is because you have to connect with the mother's love, and the mother's love can only be found from the center of the earth, right? There's no such thing as love is in the air. You sit down in a lotus position because that's where now you're igniting the flower of life, who you are. You have to understand this through meditation. And you blossom this energy field that comes from the earth because she created everything out of love, right? She created you out of love. You have a body because of this earth, right? So we can say that you being one with earth and connecting from grounding yourself, it is more like interacting with the flower of life, because when you have this energy engagement with it, anything can be possible. You can be able to see through information past, so much that holds value on earth, and you interact with this energy the most, right? So when you sit down in a lotus position, you are opening up yourself to this flower of life, okay? From the aspect of the physical interaction with earth, because love is tangible, right? Love is tangible. It can be felt. It can be felt. That is why if you want to express love unto someone, you have to for starters, you have to be there physically to show them love, right? And the parallel of it is on the torus field, right? Because the torus field is the one that expresses love when you are closer to somebody. That is why I usually say that if you are a healer and you aim to heal somebody, you can't do it without using any herb. The only thing you have to do, first of all, you have to take off your shoes, right? Be on the ground, be attached to the ground with your feet, and you open your love to that person. How do you do that? The first thing, you have to love them unconditionally, right? You have to love them unconditionally, because you open something very sacred within you to interact with them. Immediately, the person that you have to heal will feel it first, that you love them. And you tell that person to love you the same as well, to open their unconditional love onto you. Then when both of you do that, both of your torus field from the heart, it starts to express itself. And when that happens, it's easy now for the person to find the healing for themselves. This automatically makes it for one to notice that the only thing that I had to do, I had to just open my heart and love unconditionally. The moment you do that, then the person is going to feel the healing they have been waiting for all this time. Then they notice that they were holding themselves back, right? So the one who's initiating a healing is not the healer, but the one that's opened with their heart to receive that healing from themselves. They become the healer at that time. So healing comes at an individual aspect, all the time. So when you sit down in a lotus position, you're connecting with this tangible love by feeling the core of the earth. And when you start to close your eyes, you now go to the deepest state of the earth, the center of the earth, and having to interact with this energy of the love. Then it has to actually come up, right? Because it is important when you sit down on the floor and you start to meditate, instantly you connect, you be grounded. It's more like you having to walk with your barefoot. The only thing that you have to do is have an awareness for it. In order for you to make this into a reality, then now you become closer to Mother Earth. There's so much healing happens in the center of the earth. That's why I made a video sometime talking about that. It's not really wise for us to build on the land, but it is wiser to do that in the center of the planet, because that's where healing comes from. People who are in the center of the planet right now, they don't even age, they don't die, they don't get sick at all, because the center of the earth is actually the core of the heart. The universe created everything, but not earth. Earth created herself out of the heart. So the heart was the one that began and everything started to be. This is the same thing that happens with your body. Your body doesn't develop. The heart is the first one that develops everything. Everything in your body, your organs, your tissue, your legs, your fingers, they are developed by the heart. So the universe created everything except Mother Earth. Earth created herself, right? Earth created herself, and that is the true divinity of a woman, nothing else. I've made this example one time. I said that if women were to, especially loyal women that have always been loyal to their partners, it happens that when they go for a DNA test, the father is not the biological father to the child. And sometimes a woman will be confused because generally they never slept with anybody else but their partner, but for some reason the child is not theirs. I've once made this example so many times that if we were to go after women that were loyal, generally loyal, they're not sleeping around, you'd actually find out that you are the one who brought this child without the father. Yes, it will happen that the father looks like the child, but it's not. It happens all the time. I know relationships have departed because of this, and the woman was so confused, right? Because she is able to bring life without the help of a man, right? Just like Mother Earth. Nobody became intimate with her. She can multiply and create a lot of planets without being intimate with the universe, right? The universe created itself. Earth created itself. The universe created everything except Mother Earth. That's what it means when it is said that Earth is the true divinity of a woman. We are inside of her womb. And every time you walk with your bare feet, you start to connect or sit in a lotus position, you activate the flower of life within. There are different layers of the flower of life, of course, but the beginning of it is sitting down in a lotus position and start to meditate, sleeping on the ground. You activate the flower of life. There's so many people who are having a difficult time to dream. I tell them, sleep on the floor. They start to dream because they are not meant to sleep on the bed. They're supposed to sleep on the floor in order for them to connect well. Most of the time, those people, their souls are very, very ancient, different. They don't allow other things that separates them from the divinity to the deeper state of it. They have to remember the things. They have to keep on with it in order for them to grow. Because everybody here on this planet is here to grow. Reincarnating or incarnating, you have to grow, right? You are not meant to be here forever. At all. You are not meant to be here forever, right? You have to shift all the time.